Okay.
So the issue is about conflict in possible conflict in some of the documents that have been released by the BPP.
Yeah, I want to address the comment from our former SG, QS Adebowale. He talked about the conflicts between the various components of the bidding document sets. If you recall, during my presentation yesterday, I made it very clear that, well, the bidding documents, according to the 2007 Procurement Act, have 9 components, or if you like, 9 sections. And in the course of my presentation, I tried to liken those 9 sections, or rather those components, with what I described as the contents of the bills of quantities. And ideally, we know that right from the onset, that what used to exist were in bidding and tendering used to be 2 or 3 principal documents: the bills of quantities and the contract drawings. And for building projects, we have the bill of quantities, or rather the bills of quantities, because we quantity surveyors know bills of quantities as a composite document that is an amalgam of different important documents that are needed for effective contract administration of a project, not just the cost component. And we know that for building projects, we have principally the bills of quantities, then the contract drawings, which comprise the architect's drawings and the engineer's drawings. That's the structural, mechanical, and electrical drawings, which is supposed to be 3 components. And the standard building documents have now broken the whole thing into 9. And it's only one section that recognizes the product of the quantity surveyor. That's number 6 of the component, number 6 or 7, which they call bill of quantities. So ideally, that conflict we're talking about ought not to exist if they had properly carried the quantity surveying profession along in the drawing up of those document sets. And if you look at my paper, I proposed, that the bidding document set should be readjusted by the BPP, whereby they have, number 1, bills of quantities, and all those other components that the form of tender, invitation to tender, instruction to tenders, general condition of contract, special condition of contract, appendix, all those ones should be subsumed under the bills of quantities. After which you now have the contract drawings. There's nothing else that is needed for tendering purposes. So what they said is right, because bringing out all those, exposing them, open them up for other professionals to begin to grab and begin to, edge the quantity surveyor out of the scheme. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Prof.